Hey everybody. Well, today I got my Lathrop boots here. I've actually put a little bit of time on them already, so I'm just here to do a review, kind of give you my initial thoughts on them, and kind of explain how the process went for me. So if you've watched my first video, you know I got the pressure stats and I send all information to them. So what they did after they got that information, they gave me a call, and we kind of went over the issues I'd been having, so as far as heel blisters, toe blisters, and stuff. And what they came down to, what they told me was that I was a 12.5, which fit with everything that I'd been finding out with the boots that didn't work for me and that 12s were too tight. I was a 12.5, and they told me that the Mountain Hunter Elite should work for me. So after that, I went ahead and I purchased their Mountain Hunter Elite. And I went ahead and also went with their High Country Synergy footbeds, which is basically their high-end custom footbed. So with all the information that I had and given them, they were able to get me into a custom pair of boots. So after I talked to them, I also found out a few things I didn't know, like that I overpronated a little bit and that my feet actually curved in a little bit. So with these boots, they actually were able to correct that. So after getting the boots, the initial look of them were very high quality. I mean, you can tell just by looking at them and feeling them that these are not just your average boots. They're definitely worth what they're asking. Their soles, the Vibram soles, seem to really be good quality. And the biggest thing I noticed about them is the lacing. On most boots, when I go to lace them up, right here across the right across the top, it comes completely together. Now the way they designed this boot was by taking these roller laces and simply pulling them tight. It gives you an even tight across your feet. Then by locking them in these locks, literally gives you a two-piece lacing system, which I noticed for myself, you can really crank these boots down. I've never had boots that could crank down quite that good. And they fit my feet very well. I was surprised and frankly very excited about them. And walking on them now for a few days, I've been breaking them in. I went with, after I got the boot, they want you to call them. So I called Steve, talked to Steven, and what we came across, he checked out my fit. What they actually have you do, they actually have you stand on the old footbeds. This is the footbeds that came with the boot, and I said I went with the High Country Synergy footbeds. What you do, they basically have you stand on this, and with a ruler between the tip, measure the distance. Now that was able to give them an idea of how my foot fit in the boot as far as length, and which ended up being perfect. So after talking with Steven for a while about break-in, some guys take these boots and they just go hike with them, and sometimes that works, for breaking in. But what I decided to do was just wear them around the place, wear them working, whether you're working on your place or just doing cows or ranching, farming, whatever. But what this does, it allows the boot to mold around your foot, the way your foot moves, the way you walk, and really giving. I've noticed over the past few days of wearing them, they're beginning to fit better. I can already tell the uppers are starting to shape around my ankles and stuff. And the lacing system still blows me away. I've never had a boot with a lacing system like this. And frankly, that's really cool. And what you also notice, what I noticed, when I walk in these boots, when you get to the point where you're stepping forward, it has a sort of a rocker. Some people call it a catapult. What I basically get out of this, and what my personal experience with this is, the boot works with your foot. Rather than when you're hiking and you come to this point here, instead of your heel wanting to lift out of the boot actually comes up with your heel. And then there's enough flex. These are stiff boots. These are alpine boots. There's enough flex. With that flex in the upper and that rocker, it really seems to keep your heel locked in. Now as you're breaking them in, and as I break them in more, they are still going to come to fit better. But I was actually really impressed. Normally, for me, a boot has to be laced, like strangled on my foot, not to get it to move around. But with these boots, I found they don't have to be super tight. And so far, I have not had any issues. So as far as that goes, I am really excited. They're an awesome looking boot. From what I can tell, they are very high quality, and hopefully I'll put a lot of miles on them. So we'll see how it goes, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. It's actually some of my first ones I've done, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you like, please subscribe and click the like button below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I'll answer any questions you have about them. From my experience. Now, like I said, I went with the Mountain Hunter Elite from them. They actually make two models of these. I went with the Elite. These are the Dora centers in them, tongues. I believed, and after talking with, I believe, with Steven, that this would probably shape on my foot a little bit. The way he put it is like chainmail. It just wraps around your foot and holds it in nicely, which so far, it's been very, I like the rubber rand on it too. I've never seen a boot with a rubber rand quite like this. Seems to be really high quality. The lateral load lock seems to work very nicely. Yeah, everything about these boots I like so far. Hopefully this will give me good service for many years to come. I will probably be doing a review on them after I actually put some serious miles on them. So hopefully you guys learned something through this, and if you have any questions, definitely I recommend giving them a call. Or you can go to their website, lathropandsons.com, or give them a call. They're very friendly, very helpful, and their customer service is second to none. So I would highly recommend them, and I highly recommend these boots if you can get them. Because I'm one of the few that's got some of these boots. You're not going to see these boots in stores. These are something you got to go through them to get, and I highly recommend you do. And I would go with the custom footbed mapping system. You can buy these boots outright without doing any of that. You can buy them without the High Country Synergy footbeds. But with the problems I was having, I went with the whole deal. And it's a big investment, but I believe it's going to pay off, and I hope everything will be good. So, well, till next time, happy hunting.